Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up, but first, let's take a look at our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, Drew Pollard and his hard-working crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs. And as I've been saying on the last week or so, it has been comfortable, beautiful weather. I love this fall weather. I know you're enjoying it also. High today, 83, low 68. We're looking at the water temperature at the end of the pier, 77 degrees. Let's take a look at our river readings brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola. We're looking at Apalachicola, Bluntstown. Check out the reading right there. It's a 2.8, and it's pretty steady, as is the Choctawhatchee at Ebro, or at Caryville, not Ebro, is at 1.1. So look at that. That's been almost underground, looks like, most of the fall. It's really been low on the Choctawhatchee River, but I have seen some fine catches, some pictures of some really good catches of some nice freshwater fish up in upper end and also on lower end, some mullet and all. And as I was saying on tomorrow's show, we're going to have J.B. Hillard with the Bent Rod Fishing Club come down from the Funiac Springs, and he's going to talk about how they catch all those mullet. And he may have caught more mullet than anybody I've known with a little gold hook. And he's at a young 86 years old and driving down to be on the show. So we're looking forward to tomorrow. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Good tide, decent tide today. The next 4 days of neap tides. It's high this morning at 8:15, low at 4:07. So it's going to be a low tide later in the afternoon. So if you're trying to catch a mullet with your net, the tide's going to be going out in the upper end of the bay system here. So not a bad time to do it. They're starting to ball up a little bit, but nothing spectacular. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with our guest. Welcome back. We want to welcome our student of the month. This is Brooklyn Harrell. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're glad to have her. I feel like I've been talking to her before the show. I feel like I've known her a long time now. She's got a daunting task ahead of her because our boy student of the month, no show. Does that sound like a teenage boy? Just not thinking about, oh, I forgot about it. You called him, didn't you?
Yep.
I forgot about it. So y'all bear with us because we're going to have to get Brooklyn to do 2 shows in one. So we're glad to have you on. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born in Louisiana, but then I moved to Alabama, and then I moved here. So like kind of a little bit over. And then,
So you've been around Louisiana, Alabama, so you've been in the South.
Yeah.
And that's 3 outdoor states, so Louisiana, Alabama, and the Florida Panhandle. So
right.
You've been exposed to some outdoor activities, haven't you?
My dad made it very easy for us to all be outside.
Oh, that is cool. Well, tell us about some of the outdoor things y'all did growing up.
We went out on the boat a lot. We'd go like catfishing, tubing, just swimming or just out on the water.
Yeah.
And then we always go four-wheeler riding. I grew up like always riding, like since I was little bitty. So.
Well, that's good. Now you live up in Youngstown?
Yes, sir.
And that's sort of out in the country, so you sort of do some riding in that area.
A little bit. Yeah. I don't do as much of that stuff with my mom. Yeah. But when I go with my dad in Alabama, I do a lot more there.
Do you? What about your brothers and sisters? What do you have there?
I have my stepsister Kaylee at my dad's house, and then I have a stepbrother here, my older sister, a little sister, and then my mom. We fostered and adopted a little girl and a little boy.
Awesome. Good for y'all. They're younger than you, or?
Yeah. One's 2.5 and one's 5. Yep. They're a little wild, but.
Well, you're learning at your age, and taking care of them and adopting them, fostering them. That's admirable.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you and your mom and your family for doing that. So that's good. It's a challenge at times, I guess.
It is, especially the little one. He's a brat.
Maybe he's not watching this morning. Maybe 2 years old. Well, yeah. That's a terrible too. All of them are like that.
Yes.
Okay, so you're a senior at Mosley High School. What are some, when you moved to Florida, how old were you then when you moved here?
I was about 6.
6. So you've been here most of your growing life, or growing up life. So tell me about what are some good memories you went to? Let's see, you went to Waller up there in Youngstown, then you're going to Merritt Brown, and then Mosley. So that's the track right there. How was Waller Elementary? Did you like Waller?
Yeah, I transferred to Callaway in like 3rd grade, and I liked that one better, but then I had to go back to Waller.
Okay. All right, then you went to Merritt Brown. And how do you like Mosley?
I like Mosley. I like the people.
Good deal.
Yeah.
And what period do you have the outdoor class?
2nd period.
2nd period. How big is your class?
We have like 40 kids in there.
Isn't that wonderful? 40 kids taking an outdoor in the 2nd period. In the same way, he got 6 classes up there. What unit are y'all in now? Archery, or let's see, this time of year?
We started doing archery like last week.
Okay, how do you like archery?
It's fun.
It's fun. I don't guess he'll let you bring a little 4-wheeler up there and ride around with it.
Unfortunately not.
We can't do it. The risk manager out of the district office would have a heart attack if we started doing something like that. So that's good. What are some good memories you've had? If you look back over all your school years and all, what are just some things maybe you remember that you enjoyed doing?
Well, I played softball since freshman year, and I enjoy doing that.
You like softball?
Yeah.
What position you play?
Mostly outfield, but like left field-ish. I used to play second like freshman year, but I don't like the infield, so.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather be running.
That's cool. Now, fast pitch softball, there's challenge in there. Do you hit the ball pretty hard? Sometimes?
When I don't strike out, yeah.
I love it. You go down swinging. So the season, this will be your senior year. You looking forward to your sophomore year?
We started fall ball, and it's...
Oh, you're in fall ball, that's
yes,
right.
Yes, sir.
How's it going?
It's been good. We haven't won any, but we're doing better than we have.
Oh, good deal. What about, who's your coach now?
Coach Lopes.
Okay. All right, listen, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back with Brooklyn. Okay, welcome back. Sitting here with Brooklyn Harrell, from senior at Mosley High School, the Outdoor Ed Student of the Month. To be chosen Student of the Month, there's about 300 kids taking Outdoor Ed. So that tells you a little bit about the character and caliber of the Students of the Month we have. And on the other end of the spectrum, when one of them doesn't show up, it tells you about how forgetful they are and irresponsible as teenage boys. I've had sons the same way, and we all did that. But anyway, we're glad you showed up. Because I would have been in a bind. I didn't have anything planned for the show. I could always count on my kids to talk. So you're doing good. So we had some pictures. He's good about sending some of these pictures. This is cool now. This is an action shot. So Brooklyn, tell us about this.
That was when we went foiler riding on my birthday this past summer.
Oh. Who's driving?
I'm driving. That's my little sister on the back.
So you don't know how deep it was?
It really wasn't that deep, but...
It looked deep. Now, where are y'all right now up there?
That was in Jemison, Alabama.
Okay, Jemison, Alabama. That's I've been there. Saw Emmylou Harrison concert at Jemison, Alabama. That's some wooded area too up there.
It is.
It's like a trail you go through?
It's like a really rocky kind of park, and then there's like a little bit of mud. My dad doesn't really like to get dirty, but I always have to like just beg him to let me do it a little.
Oh, that's cool. Did you have to wash it afterwards?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's around the water right here. Tell us about this.
That was when like we first started tubing, and I used to be so terrified of like the water or like anything. I'd be like thinking there's an alligator gonna get me. But now like I love tubing, and I'll do it like every single weekend if I could.
Oh, that's great. No fear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us this story.
There's really no story behind it. It was just one of the fish pictures that I had. But this was also in Alabama with my dad. Okay,
was the sun in your eyes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought you'd been scared of the fish or something when I first saw the picture. That's a nice fish. All right, is your dad here?
Yes, sir.
All
and
right.
my 2 sisters.
All
but
right.
This was like near our house in Dothan. We would like ride through the cotton fields, and then we would go and like beg him to just take us through like adventures through the woods.
No kidding. What kind of little gun are you holding?
I think it's just a BB gun.
A little BB gun. We were talking yesterday about starting off with little guns like that, squirrel hunting, and you 3 girls look happy.
I had no teeth in that picture.
That's That's a great picture in the outdoors. Tell us about this one.
That's me and my sister, the same one as the first one.
Now you look happy and she's like making a face, but is she scared of your driving or what?
No, I'm a good driver.
That's a good picture.
That was one of my first spoolers that I had, my little Raptor.
Oh, cool.
That one was one of my favorites. That thing was way too fast for me, but...
You know, that those things go faster than you think, don't they?
Yes, I remember thinking I was so cool with that.
Oh, how old were you then riding that? You started little though, didn't you?
Yeah, I was a baby riding with my mom.
And they always made you wear a helmet, right?
Yes.
Did you ever have any near accidents?
I've ran into a tree dead on before. I've flipped a couple times.
How'd you run into a tree?
I was a bit younger than this one actually, in a smaller four-wheeler, and I was looking at the tree and I was like, I shouldn't hit this, and then I just went for it.
Well, that's good. No broken bones or anything?
No.
Okay. All right, next picture here. I like this. This is you on deck here?
Yes. This was just a few weeks ago.
Oh, so this is very recent.
Yes.
Now, who's that little boy watching you?
That's my little brother.
Is that not a classic? He's thinking, that's my big sister, and she's going to get up there and hit a home run.
Right.
That's what he was thinking, right?
You better have.
Who were y'all playing?
Bozeman.
Bozeman. Who won?
They did, but we could have had it. We were good.
I know what you mean. Yeah, we didn't play good, so we let them win.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, that's a no-show. But anyway, that's your pictures. Let's talk about softball. You say you played most of your growing up years?
I played t-ball when I was little, but then when we moved like states, I kind of got out of it, and I did cheer for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then I got back into it my high school years. Okay. So just like the last 4 years I've been playing.
So you like softball more than cheering?
Yeah, I kind of wish I stuck with cheer too, though.
Yeah. It's hard to work everything in there.
Right.
Okay, what are some other classes you're taking at school at Moser now? What are some other classes that you like or either don't like?
I just have a lot of gym classes and weightlifting.
Yeah.
I've taken weightlifting classes since I was like a freshman. So.
Good. That helps you in sports.
Yeah.
What about your English classes and history classes? You have any of those? You already finished all those? Or?
I still have them.
Okay. How do you like them?
I don't like them.
I love her honesty. This is great. What about, we're talking about, things you want to do in the future. What's your goals?
I definitely want to be able to graduate.
Goal number one.
Yeah, and then I want to try to go to Troy, but if that don't work, then I'll go to Gulf Coast for dental hygiene.
Okay.
But it's going to be difficult because they only let like 15 people like per semester.
Yeah.
So if that don't work out, I'll probably just go to like cosmetology school.
Okay. Well, you set your goal up there and you go for it. You just go for it. Don't take, don't settle. You just keep on going. I will tell you this. They want to let how many people in?
Like 15.
That's all?
Yeah.
You tell them that you made Outdoor Student of the Month.
Right. I should get it then.
Yeah, and then you got to meet Coach Chester, and we're good friends now, and I'm sure they'll let you in now.
Yeah.
The irony of that, I was asking before the show what she wanted to do. The irony, my dental hygienist is one of my former students also. They're similar in personality and all. You would make a very good one because you can talk. You'd enjoy talking to your patients because they can't talk back while you're doing all that stuff.
Right.
They need to nod your head and all. What made you want to go into something like that?
Well, at first I wanted to be a flight attendant, and I decided no.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It just kind of like came up on me one day, and I was like, I want to do that. So.
Oh, cool. Now, your goals, you want to stay in this area, or you want to move to Louisiana or Alabama, or stay in the Panhandle? Have you thought that far ahead?
I'll probably want to stay here.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Along with another 200,000 other people coming in each year, but that's good. So my advice to you is go ahead and find a little piece of property up there in Youngstown or something and get it before.
Get a head start on it.
What so far in outdoor ed classes? What are some Archer now? What are some things you've already done?
We've done cast nets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
I wasn't the best at it, but it was fun.
Were you able to get it out there?
Yeah.
Sort of spread it out?
It would just land in a ball, but.
Well, that's when you first started the ball, but it's supposed to spread out. So did it spread on out or a little bit?
Sure.
Did Coach Stanford, did he give y'all grades on them or just check you off?
He said he was giving us a grade, but I think he just gave us all hundreds.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. All right, we're going to take our final break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Sitting here with our Student of the Month from Mosley High School Outdoor Education, Brooklyn Harrell. I'm glad to have her. Softball player, outdoor ed. Really, you got to be good in outdoor ed to get at this stage right here. So we appreciate it, and she's doing a remarkable job filling in for two people. So, and she really is. So we're glad to have you. Okay, let's look at our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. How about 7:58 to 9:58 this morning, and tonight 9:15 to 11:15. Okay, this is normally when I have the second student on, so you got to fill in a lot. So, in your senior year, here we are. You know, you've gone to school your whole life. It's senior year. So, what are some things you want to make sure you get done your senior year? I know you want to have a good year in softball.
Yeah, definitely.
You want to have a good year in softball. You're going to, I know in the past when I taught the seniors, I always look forward to like grad night, going to Disney. Do y'all still do those kind of things? Or?
Grad bash?
Grad bash.
Yeah.
Yeah, they change the name.
Right. But I am going. I'm excited.
Good deal. Good deal. And you already got your graduation date on the calendar. You already have a circle when you graduated, the day May 12th or something. Or we always had a big circle and put it on there. So you hadn't,
no.
I was not that far ahead. Well, okay, let's get back to you doing these outdoor activities. On riding what's your favorite kind of ride? I mean, what kind of machine do you like to ride?
Probably four-wheelers, so I can just drive myself.
The four-wheeler itself?
Yeah.
So you're in complete control of that?
Yeah. But side-by-sides are fun too.
Yeah. But four-wheeler's faster, right?
Some of them.
Have y'all done any camping and outdoor camping, stuff like that?
Yeah. We go to Bogs and Boulders and we camp a lot there.
Yeah.
So we can ride in whatever.
Do y'all have like a camping trailer or tent? So how do y'all camp?
My dad likes to use a tent, so we do that. But he's been wanting to get like a enclosed trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I admire him because that's how we all started with tents, and
right.
And you work your way up. But that's good. Have y'all done a camping unit in outdoor ed yet? Have you done that yet?
No.
Setting up tents and all. So you'll be an expert in that, won't you?
Hopefully.
Y'all to set up tents and build a little fire and all that, and then make some s'mores. You know, that's always part of that unit. In throwing a cast net, you understand the purpose of it is to catch fish, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you could survive if you really and truly, we talk about this a lot, survival skills. It's important that you have a net, even if you don't live in the water, somewhere around the water, because not only can you catch fish to eat, but you can catch a bait fish to catch bigger fish, and so it's important. And also you can catch the crabs and all. You ever done much crabbing, anything like that?
No, I used to go to Shell Island a lot, but we would just go there to swim. We didn't really stay in the water to fish or nothing.
Yeah, that's cool. Have y'all done any survival skills? Speaking of that, in class yet? I know y'all will talk about later about starting a fire and all that kind of stuff. And,
not yet.
Yeah, y'all will be doing that too. But now later on, when you go to dental hygienist school, finish up there, get a job here, and you become a grown-up. So what's your goal then as a grown-up? Marry, have kids, or what do you just,
Yeah, I would like to. Sometimes I hate the fact of kids just because they're annoying. But in all actuality, I would want just one or two though.
How many? Just one?
Just one or two.
Our population is going down because a lot of people, I don't want to have kids now, but go ahead and have some kids. I think you'll enjoy that. And I'm sure the outdoors will be part of your lifestyle when you get there. What are some things you think you would do with your kids? What are some things you think you would do?
I'm going to make them do everything that I did.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. So you're going to let them ride the four-wheeler by themselves?
For sure.
How young?
They got to learn somehow.
Okay. So y'all go camping and fishing and all. Do you get to do much fishing, or does softball take up a lot of your weekends on it?
Softball and work take up a lot.
And what do you work?
I work at rodeos.
Okay. Well, that's a good place to eat.
Yeah.
Y'all stay busy too, don't you?
We do.
I see. If I don't go by there packed out, which is a sign of good business and all. So I know that takes up a lot of your free time. I admire you as a senior. Here you are, playing a sport, going to school full time, and working. So your plate is full.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it won't always be that way. So you'll have time to do some outdoor things later when you get a job, and that's all you got to do. Do you have any plans to play softball later, or?
I mean, I kind of wanted to, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really.
The great thing about softball, you can play it, I know, in recreational leagues and all. You just play for the fun of it a lot of times as you get older, and I see a lot of that still going on. Any other sports? Y'all do any kind of pickleball? Any of your kids playing pickleball?
They started like a little club of it this year, but like before that, nobody's played pickleball.
That's interesting. We're going to run out of time, but I want you to touch on, we won't call that names or schools or anything. This is something serious right now. Bullying. You're a senior now, so you've been through school, and we talk about it all the time, how to prevent bullying, and as grown-ups a lot of times, we don't realize how it goes on. So you've seen bullying in school? Yeah.
My little sister got it a lot too.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucked, like watching her have to go through that, and she couldn't really do nothing about it.
And it's not really, folks. It's not the physical bullying, like that kind of stuff. What kind of bullying is it? Just social bullying and
a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Girls are mean when they get to middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've witnessed that, and we've seen it, with my grandkids and all. It's heartbreaking to be like that. So, but I know. You can always step in and try to help out.
Right.
But be aware of that. As parents, grandparents, and all the community members, it does go on, and we try the best we can to prevent it all. Well, Brooklyn, I want to congratulate you. You've been able to do the whole show by yourself. And you tell Coach Stanford to give you some extra credit.
Right.
Because, that's a challenge now. He's never been on TV. He comes in and has this pretty smiled, outgoing personality and fills up the whole show. So I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So we'll be keeping up with you. I'm going to come up to Mosley pretty soon and check on y'all. And we'll always let me know when the cookouts are. So
we will.
Keep me posted on the cookouts and all. Well, you did a good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And good luck in your fall ball and the rest of the school year. Enjoy your senior year.
I'll try.
Okay. Folks, we appreciate your viewership. We appreciate you supporting our schools and young people like this, because they work hard and do good things for other people. So you do that too. You do something good for someone else today. Have a great day. Enjoy the outdoors and take care of it. And God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.